We are so addicted to social media and our smartphones that we might not even notice if someone is carrying a gun out in the open if they're right next to us. That's what happened in San Francisco recently in late September when a man literally shot and killed a 20-year-old by the name of Justin Valdez on a train. Now, this 30-year-old suspect, his name is Nikom Thifa, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He pulled out his gun and he was literally showing his gun several times before he chose a victim, and he chose a victim at random and shot and killed this 20-year-old. Now, no one else on the train noticed him taking out his gun and basically showing it to everyone because everyone else was basically buried in their smartphone.
It's amazing, man. It's really a sign of the times. We showed you a picture last week when there was what we thought was a shooting in Capitol Hill. It was a woman who'd rammed her car into a couple of buildings and they wound up shooting her. And there was a sniper up high somewhere and a guy's walking next to him like checking his phone like, oh, what's the big deal, right? Like we've all become used to it. And here he takes out the gun and shows it, like points it at people several times. People are like, yeah, whatevs. Yeah, because they don't even notice.
We are creating these little bubbles. And by the way, the reason why we know this is because there was surveillance on the train and authorities have been investigating it, and they can see that no one is noticing or doing anything about the fact that he has this gun out. Now, it's amazing because I just recently did a vlog about what social media and what smartphones do to personal relationships. Because in order to establish really deep, meaningful relationships with people, you have to have a certain amount of body language and specifically eye contact. If you don't have good eye contact, you don't connect on a deeper level, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times, and I thought about the two of us actually, Cenk, because during breaks, I had this habit of taking my phone out and I wouldn't pay any attention to you. I was just like,
don't I know it, sister?
I was on my, Facebook account or whatever it is, Instagram. And then I realized, you know what? I'm addicted to my phone. I better put it away. But that is, obviously that is such an unimportant thing to even think about. If you are in your own bubble and you can't observe what's going on around you in your environment, you're a threat to yourself.
Mm-hmm. And look, here's the other problem with this. Like, even if they had noticed the guy, they might not have jumped him and prevented the kid from getting shot, etc. But afterwards, nobody could even identify him because nobody was looking at him.
That's amazing.
And it's a danger to yourself, too. I mean, you could have gotten the hell out of there. If you saw the guy was playing with a gun, you might have just... Like maybe if the kid had seen him, he could have run, right? But it's not anybody's fault except we're all doing it. We're all like this. Like in New York, I almost walked into traffic because I'm looking at my smartphone the whole time in the middle of Manhattan. Then I realized the cabs don't really stop in New York if they got a green light. I mean, look, those are maybe extreme examples, but the larger point is about how we've got to remember that we live with other human beings, that our smartphones are not the only things that exist on this planet. It's like they got a tractor beam on us and they've got us locked in and we can't break that trance. And the other thing I'd like to bring home in this conversation is, Anna, from now on as we do all these stories, I need you to look deep into my eyes. Because eye contact is really important.